And we're back with another episode of Bodybag Center. Right now, we are finally going up against Alfreic. He has his squad ready. He's recently been traded. We have our team. We're out here seeing what the team has to offer. We talked to the team earlier. They're feeling great, and we already did the team makeup. Let's not waste any time. Hopefully you guys are feeling well and ready for an action-packed match. Like, comment, and subscribe as we get ready for this next battle. Alright, looks like Yuri, Constance, and Happy is going to take damage every turn until those portals are clogged up. Edelgard very aggressively moves on up with the Iron Axe. Dimitri follows up with the Javelin, trying to provide some type of support. Throwing a Javelin. It connects. Will the next one connect? It does. Bringing him down to 32 HP. Great finisher by Dimitri. Looks like Ash is going to try his best with the mini bow. No, looks like he's opting for the silver bow. This should provide some much needed damage that should probably whittle down this knight. By the time it gets down to 16, it looks like it's going to be 16. Going to be easy picking for the next round. Hilda moving on up, equipping her Iron Axe. Byleth finds himself in his corner using his Iron Gauntlets. That's going to move Yuri over. He doesn't want to aggro Alfreic. He wants to be very careful of that. He's going to find himself. He's going to draw the attention of the two berserkers. Claude providing him support from the side as well as Linhardt. Now Constance is in a very dire position. There's assassins everywhere. There's assassins at the bottom and assassins at the top. They have to be very careful. I think it's going to be in their best interest for Constance and Happy to both stick together. If they're in a tight pinch, they can definitely use some gambits to stall out the enemy and fly out of that situation. Constance flies forward. Constance looks like she's going for the bolting on the armored knight. Does it connect? It's good! Huge play from Constance. That attack from downtown should provide her with some much-needed assistance. Now, Happy's going to try her best to stick with her, staying out of the range. Enemy's phase. Berserkers attempt to attack Yuri. Yuri with the dodge. 30 damage. Next Berserker approaches Yuri. Great dodge. 30 damage once again. And a level up from Yuri. Magic, dexterity, speed, luck, resistance. Look at that speed. Almost 40 right there. Berserker approaches Byleth. 25% chance. Great dodge. And look at that crit. Byleth is not playing around. He is not playing around at all. Mage moves on up. Next Berserker. Great dodge. And a crit. He's not done. Byleth is just in peak form. I've never seen this type of game pace from Byleth. I mean, we've seen him play at an optimal pace, but he is playing with aggression. Now, of course, Edelgard doing her best to take these hits. Archer rolls on up, fires off. Dimitri hits. Another set of 5 damage. Edelgard whiffs. Now, Edelgard is not really expected to hit, but all she can really do is just draw out these enemies, bring them forward, and it looks like an onslaught is coming towards Hilda. She's hit. And she's pushed back.
This is our chance.
And an onslaught on Claude. 20% chance of happening. Great dodge from Claude. The Knights are rolling this way. Assassins are rolling down. Moving forward, and they block off. This is going to be a very tight position right now. All right, Happy and Constance tag team for a Gambit boost. Power 2. Gonna try their best to get these Knights out of here. Whittle down the Knight. Happy is able to retreat, but Happy has to be very careful. Constance getting up in the face of the Archer. Fireball should be able to do away with this Knight. Great hits. Edelgard going for a double boost with Ash. They should be able to take out this assassin. It misses. That is unfortunate. A triple boost with Dimitri.
No chance to prevail.
Ash with the mini bow. With this mini bow, he should be able to allow an opening for Claude or Linhardt to come from behind And they need to try their best to stall these assassins. Claude with a quadruple boost. And it hits. Great hit. Claude moves on up. Fireball from Linhardt. Interesting play from Byleth. He's going to try to gambit this warrior and the mage. He gets a level up. HP, strength, magic, and defense. Stalls them both. Hilda with the short axe. She's trying her best. Can she get the hit? It's good. Yuri in a very peculiar spot right now. Yuri attacks with the silver sword. Places himself on an avoidance tile. He uses a concoction. Enemy face. Opts to go for Balthus. Great dodge. Balthus finishes him off.
At least you're no coward.
And a level up from Balthus. How we're looking for Balthus. Look at that magic, that speed. He needs more speed. Defense is up and resistance. Assassins are rolling on up. Knights are moving on up. Knights attempting to attack. Claude with a beautiful dodge, and he hits with a 13, finishing off the Knight. More Knights rolling up. Heavily fortified over here. Edelgard has to be very careful. It looks like this assassin coming on up has Armor Slayer. Now this assassin can do some critical damage to her if she's not ready. She should be able to tank the hit, but she's probably going to need full HP to do so. Heal from Linhardt.
A great help.
Claude with the iron bow. Ash with the silver bow to finish on up. Dimitri moves on up with concoction. Happy going for a miasma. Attacking that Knight. Happy goes right back to her spot of safety. Constance not moving either, very nervous. Goes for a fireball. Now Constance has to be very careful. They don't want to enter into that field of vision of these apostates with the bolting. Byleth approaches upward with the killing edge. No, with the steal. And a crit!
As expected.
Hilda pops concoction. Yuri approaches the chest, he heals. It looks like Balthus and Yuri's going to lure out this archer to get rid of him. And they end their turn. More Knights approaching. Ever relentless. Edelgard's not looking too good, but here comes this apostate. Gonna do 17 damage. But she is able to tank that hit at the end of the day. More Knights are piling on in. Archer approaches. 47% chance of hitting. Hits him, but a great guard from Yuri. Constance not looking good. Happy not looking good. Constance going for a fireball. They're definitely pinned down and they desperately need to heal.
I shall rise, but your day is past.
Constance retreats back into the corner. Happy retreats back. She's gonna go for a vulnerary. They're desperately needed. Dimitri holds a position. Claude moves on up. They want to provide some support and possibly have Dimitri and Claude step right on those vortexes to free up the two units. Dealing with the rogue, we have Ash. Fires. Linhardt is going for a very bold approach. He wants to draw out and make the other mages with the long distance magic wasted on him. As he goes for the win. Great hit from Linhardt.
Can't get ahead of myself.
And a level up, he is 26. What does his level look like? Magic and speed. Edelgard desperately needs to heal, so she continues to heal as she meets up with Byleth and Hilda. Byleth also wants to draw on some enemy fire as well. Here approaches Balthus. One to the gut, one to the cranium. Heal on Balthus. They just want to draw out these enemy spells. They are limited in usage, so if they can get off a lot of these usages, the more the merrier. Hilda moves on up. Enemy phase. Attempts to hit Balthus. Hits. Knights are approaching. They are cornering the two girls. Lidhart hit with a 14. Eats it. All right, they attempt to attack Byleth. Byleth with a dodge. Attempt to attack Dimitri. He's hit. The Knights are all funneling towards Constance and... All right, these girls have to be very careful. Happy approaches with the Maisma. Attacking one of the Knights. And another attack. Here comes Constance. They're slowly whittling off all of these warriors as Constance retreats back. Edelgard approaches. Balthus healing up Yuri.
Thanks.
Byleth holds his positioning. He wants to just draw out these boltings. It's a war of attrition. He attacks Yuri. Yuri hit with 21. Attacks Byleth.
Watch and learn.
Great dodge from Byleth. Linhardt. Eats with 9. These Knights are relentlessly approaching. Dimitri with a Javelin Plus. One hit. And another. Dimitri's gonna go ahead and hold his positioning right here. Constance heals. Yuri moves on up with a concoction. Linhardt heals again. He just wants to draw out as many of these boltings. They have about 2 more. What is Claude doing? It looks like Claude is going to use the pure water to raise his resistance. He wants to draw out fire of the enemy. Here comes these bum-ass mages trying to go ahead and hit Yuri. Yuri, of course, dodges. Look at that man sliding, gliding on these niggas, thinking that they was going to get a better chance, directing their anger towards Balthus, but you know Balthus is, in fact, Timmy Turner right now. They attempt to attack him. He dodges that shit. Light work on this bitch. And, of course, these bum-ass niggas think there's surely no way in fuck we can miss a 3rd time, but guess what? They opt to go for Claude, and guess what he does? He dodges that shit. Then these dumbass niggas try to bum rush Dimitri. Look at what happened. They missed. Now they 0-4. Now they are 0-4. Like, this is not a good turnout. The accuracy is looking dog shit right now. Linhardt heals Yuri. And in a bold play, Yuri runs up with a gambit. Yuri with a gambit displays. Cripples the other 2. All right, Maisma from Happy. Miasma from Happy. Dimitri halts. Constance joins up with Dimitri. She wants to trade. She needs some heals. Balthus holds the positioning. Hilda right behind. And they in turn. All right. Great guard from Yuri. A bolting. And another bolting. Balthus dodges that next one. It appears the bolting is used up for both of these units, which allows Hilda to run up. She, of course, has to be careful of this unit over here. Edelgard moves up as well. It's going to be a 50-50 gamble. Let's see if Byleth can finish off this match. He whiffs the first one. Thoron comes through. Hits Byleth. Missed the second one. All right, here comes Yuri. Hits the mage. All right, Happy takes out the next knight. And another hit. Fireball from Constance. I'm I'm liking how Happy and Constance were able just to stay just out of the range of the enemy and just pick them off one by one as they approach him. Playing it very smart. Enemy attacks Byleth. Great dodge from Byleth. Attacking Eerie. 18. One more bolting from this knight. Hilda managed to slip through. Edelgard now in position. Huge gamble once again from Byleth. Hits the Sword of the Crater.
You fought.
I'm liking this fanning out. They're just slowly just whittling away their war of attrition, closing on the enemy. There's only a little bit of enemies left. Enemy turn. Attempts to hit Balthus, 57% chance. Great dodge from Balthus. All right, and everyone should be in position. Claude moves in. Dimitri moves on position. Hilda in position.
Think this through.
Edelgard in position. And with that, that should break the curse that has been plaguing the 4 units. Silver Sword Strike. Gets rid of the Thoron. Now the team has to be very careful about entering into Alfreic's range. Now that the ritual's over, his stats have now decreased a little bit, but they still must be mindful of their Meteor and Ragnarok. A heal on Yuri. Happy use of concoction. Now it looks like Yuri will be drawing out the fire of Alfreic for 36 damage. Healing up Ash.
Thanks so much.
Very helpful.
All right, Constance with some buffs on Linhardt. Happy and Constance go for a really nice rally behind Linhardt, providing some nice buffs for him. Dimitri trying to join back up with the team. His Gambit has a lot of range, so that can provide some nice usage. Knights are rolling up. Ponce with the Bolton trying to pick off other Knights from behind. More damage from Happy and a crit. Here comes Ash with the Deadeye and a crit. Huge damage from Ash. All right. Knight approaches Dimitri. Dimitri with a crit. Abaraxis. Great guard. Here's Ash Steel Bow. Numa Gale. Here comes Balthus, 20 damage, huge. Edelgard advances, going for the mace right here. This should be able to clean up this knight, leaving only Alfreic on the field.
Failure is not an option.
And a level up from Edelgard. Dexterity and charisma. Yuri approaches. Now, what can prove to be a very beneficial for Yuri is placing units nearby just inside the range, and if Yuri can't make it out of it, he can always foul play.
Use caution.
Here comes punk bitch Alfreic trying to attack Yuri once again. Yuri eats it. Little bitch ass nigga sitting on his goddamn throne thinking that he's all good. Byleth attempts to go for a gambit. Nope. Constance with the rally.
Thank you. Well done.
Happy with the rally.
Thank you.
Balthus with the rally.
Prepare.
Byleth with a crit! Ragnarok incoming. Bringing him down. Ash with the steel bow. Hits him. And that is a done match. And Constance with MVP. Did not expect that. Constance was definitely putting up a lot of numbers. She's definitely showing that she's definitely one to look out for during the season. And welcome back to Story Recap, where you get to updates on this bum-ass story that nobody gives a fuck about. So it turns out that Alfreic has discovered the body of Byleth's mother and wishes to revive her. And then Rhea and Alois then confront Alfreic and his ambitions as to why they would want to revive Byleth's mother. Byleth's mother, of course, being a goddess, but of course, Alfreic won't accept defeat. It seems like Alfreic is having a flashback. This hating ass nigga was mad that Geralt, Byleth's daddy, took his girl and he did one of them bullshit, well, if she's happy, I'm happy type fuck shit. But he never truly got over it, did he? Alfreic gives up his body to try to revive his mom. Looks like in the ritual, Alfreic goes berserk and turns into an umbral beast. The ritual goes wrong, and now it's up to the gang to come together and stop them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out. This was an amazing episode of Bodybag Center. Of course, it wouldn't be nothing here without the sponsor of Himmerall, as well as the viewership from you. Yeah, you right there. Once again, it's your host, Moonski. This is Bodybag Center, signing off.